As wonderful as the holiday season of the year is, it can also be very stressful. Picking out perfect gifts, shopping, baking, just trying to balance enjoying the holiday season with all of our normal daily responsibilities can be hard. But this year will be very different. We're not only living life in a pandemic, but we will be celebrating our holiday season during stay-at-home orders. We know the travel guidance, that traveling is not recommended, that gathering is not allowed. But the tricky part will be having those hard conversations with family and friends, sharing the decision not to celebrate the way you normally would have. I have a few tips that might make those conversations a little easier. The first is to lead with feelings, but be firm. To share with your loved ones that this was a really hard decision to make, but that you've made the decision to keep your family safe and to keep them safe, to not gather together this year, and that you've thought it through and your decision is final. The next is to acknowledge that this is really hard. If saying that this is not a big deal, that next year we'll be here before we know it, that's not genuine, and people will see that. The next is to remember that this is always your choice. You may feel a lot of pressures from family, friends, coworkers to gather, to get together, and it's hard to be able to say no, but to remember that this is your choice that you get to make. And lastly, consider making your plans known and very clear, and then proposing new ways to celebrate. To leave the decision open-ended to the last minute to make the decision of what to do can be stressful for you and for others. So make your decision known and then propose new ways to celebrate, whether it's Zoom or a new way to gather remotely that's safe. Being open and honest will be especially important this year. We're making so many sacrifices already. This one on top of that is extra hard. But this is what we need to do for our end goal, to get this virus out of our community. Thank you all for being safe, and I wish you a happy and a healthy holiday season.